All right. Greetings, everyone. I believe that we're almost ready. Hello, Justin Beard. How are you, my friend? Hopefully, you're having a great day. I'm just getting started. I'm just setting up a few things here on my end. Hopefully, you're having an awesome holiday weekend. I know I sure am. I have some time off. I'm very much enjoying it. Oh, I can't have the angled brackets. All right. Well, hopefully that's not too crazy. Okay, I think we're good. Hopefully we're looking good and sounding decent. And let's go ahead and what do you think? Camera or no camera? Rocking the Argentina shirt today. Good luck, Argentina. I've been a fan for a long time, and today's the day, baby. At the same time, I really like the underdogs, though, too. I'd be really happy for Cabo Verde. So, we got our beautiful Froglock character. I decided to roll a Froglock. We don't know the fourth class yet. I'm actually having second thoughts. I thought it would be a caster. I still haven't decided yet. Let's go ahead and enter the world. Let's do some doing. And we're going to continue killing. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're taking a break from the warrior cleric. The last class might be ranger. Nice. Okay, so let's see here. I got this beautiful new setup. I was experimenting with this today. I might have to switch this up a little bit eventually. How does this work? Let's have my stuff is up here. We'll have the spell gems up here. And pretty much, let's see, how's the game sound relative to my sound? Hopefully it's good. Let's go with... Let's increase the game volume a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better. So, I'm in Wrath Mountains for the first time. And I've never been here before. Hey, thank you very much for the subs. Appreciate it. So I found a nice little area with yellow cons, and we're actually going to head over there. I can't see with these sunglasses, but thank you. Really appreciate all the subs. Thank you, guys. Oh, that's interesting. There's a boundary here. Okay. Up here is where we want to go. All right, cool. So yeah, I kind of want to be in the ballpark of being in this area here. So for this build, I'm trying something very interesting. And this is something that I didn't have before on my character. So my idea is I want to have almost an invincible tank type. Okay. I want to be an invincible tank rather than just someone that just burns everything down AoE like I was doing in my previous build. So yeah, for those that don't know, like in the beta, I was a rogue, a monk, and a berserker, and it was so much fun. It was so incredibly fun. But now I want to try a tank. I want to try a caster. That's something that I haven't played. So I know it's going to be a little bit slow, but that's intentional because I got into a lot of encounters where I was just, I could burn down one mob, but then when 3 or 4 more kind of converged on me, I wasn't able to do it. So I wanted to try something a bit tankier, you know? Hey, look, there's a named snake here. That's so interesting. And by the way, I think, someone correct me if I'm wrong, because I've never leveled in the Wrath Mountains. I think this might be all new content. Is this correct? I don't remember hearing of such an amazing newbie area, you know? I could totally be wrong, but I've never heard of anything like this out here. Have you guys? Hey, Super Jawa, how's it going, my friend? Dude, so nice to see you. So nice to see you. How are you doing? How are you enjoying classic WoW with your wifey? You randomly caught me live. I hope you're enjoying the game. Dude, I'm really enjoying this game. I'm enjoying this game quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. Don't listen to the naysayers. I think it'll be a great time. And I think... So I'm still gonna main Monsters and Memories, but I think this is a perfect companion to Monsters and Memories. For a guy like me that doesn't have a great deal of time, it's just really fun to just hop in, just be able to get a few things, you know? And yeah. But I'm trying to figure out, so basically, I've been doing a little bit of leveling, and some of these are named mobs that are just... I'm trying to find a quest or kind of look around. I even searched the wiki. Let's see here. Trying to keep myself going here. So I have... My idea is I have a defensive stance, and I'm only level 4, guys. I'm only level 4. These are like level 7 mobs. So I'm trying to just gain a few levels. I haven't decided what my 3rd class will be yet. Okay, there we go. I love those EQ sound effects. So you see here, this is a muddy trinket. I have no idea what this is for. But if there's some cool like starter quest gear, I would love to check it out. So hey Breaker, how's it going? Breaker 83, nice to see you, nice to see you. Marcus Hill, how's it going? OM Effigy, how's it going? Really nice to see you. I gotta make sure I don't die here. So, I've never died yet. My goal is to not die. My goal is to be just an invincible wall, you know? I don't do a lot of damage, but I can take a lot of damage and just kind of live for a long time, I guess. And so, yeah, I know this isn't super ideal, but my whole reasoning for choosing this is I think when the game does come out, I want to try Shadow Knight, Shaman, and maybe something else. But so right now, I wanted to try out Paladin and Cleric. I know a Paladin on EQ is kind of like a Cleric, but I don't know, there's some nice AAs in there, so you know. Hey, Ukator, how's it going? How's it going? Got the kid on? Yeah, that's right, dude. This is my 2010 jersey. Uh, this is Lavetzi. He was a player that I guess retired. Or actually, I think this one's just blank. I have several Argentina jerseys. I've been a fan for a long time, and yeah, it's part of my collection. I was feeling a little bit festive today. But how are you doing, Ukator? Hope you're enjoying your vacation. Really nice to see you guys. Let's see here. Super Jaw says other modern MMOs have too many APM for her. She likes the slow pace of WoW. Yeah. Marcus Hill says, I just started my EQL adventure today. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. I sure am enjoying it, Marcus. I sure am enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it. You went frog too? I feel like 45% of players went frogs. Blue frog OP. Dude, I did. This is a female frog lock. I decided to do a female frog lock with black eyes. I don't know. I just thought that would... I don't know. I just thought it was cool. But the green is really interesting. There's like this like sheen, like this kind of like glow to the skin. It's very reptilian. I actually really like what they did there. I think the only difference is the shape of the head, but I'm not 100%. So yeah, this is a female froglock model. I just thought I was just feeling a little bit silly, I guess, for the pre-order. I think when the game does come out, I'm going Ixar. I'm gonna do Ixar Shadow Knight Shaman. I think that'll be a really powerful combo. That's kind of what I'm going for. And then the third class will be something to support that. I'm kind of leaning Berserker, maybe. I really don't know. But yeah, like, I don't know if there's some kind of quest here. Basically, I'm just trying to gain a few levels. I do have about 2 hours until the game. That's kind of my plan today. Oh boy, here we go. So I'm going to be tested now, lads. This is 3 enemies ranging from level 5 to 6. So I'm going to keep the heals up. And I know humanoid enemies have armor that they can drop. So maybe I'll get a little lucky, get a little boost. I don't know if I'm going to go to Befallen. I don't know what other dungeons are around here. I see the Firot is nearby. I've never leveled in this part of the world, to be honest with you guys. I kind of came into EQ whenever not EverQuest, but when Kunark was a thing. So I always went Field of Bone. Like, every time I did something, I went Field of Bone. Chanter would do well for the 3rd class, slow and haste, mana region. Actually, you're right. You're right. I was thinking Berserker for like they have a stance where you can double attack, and like Frenzy is really nice. I thought Frenzy would do good. Like the rune would be like, I don't know. I was thinking of maybe doing like a Rune Knight thing where critical hits give you like a damage, like a shield, and there's all these AAs to get like HP back when you're using 2-hand weapons and hitting and stuff like that. So, and Charm, yeah. Oh, hey, Razman, how's it going? I'm a little bit behind on the chat. No, nice to see you, Razman. Nice to see you. I hope you're enjoying your day off. It's my day off too, and I'm so thankful for it. I'm here, and actually, this is vintage. Speaking of which, Ukator, this is the Argentina shirt with the 2 stars, so this is before they won the World Cup. I liked Argentina before it was cool. So, but yeah, I'm having a late start to the beta, so I'm just here. I got a level 4 Froglock, Paladin, and Cleric. I haven't decided my 3rd combo yet. I'm kind of thinking Berserker maybe, but I don't know. Enchanter is also good, but I'm horrible at Enchanter, and I'm horrible at, like, I don't want to manage a whole bunch of different spell gems. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but for those of you guys that have played casters and stuff on here, now see, look, there's this named snake called Sethena. What the hell is this for? What the hell is this for? This has to be for something. But anyway, you know, if you have 3 classes that all have spells, how do you decide what to take? Surely you only use a very, very limited portion of your, like, spell kit or whatever, right? Like, I'm assuming, like, I know Cleric, well, obviously Cleric has healing stuff, and so does Paladin. But I know eventually they get some unique stuff that's only relevant to them. But for a while, like, at least on the spell side, I know Paladin is like a discount Cleric, basically. So you pretty much use the Cleric kit for the most part, I would imagine. But then I'm wondering if you can double dip on stuff. I don't know. But then it would be cool, too, to just have this, like, this undead kind of, Dude, I was looking at the AAs. They have all kinds of stuff for, like crits against undead and stuff like that. I might actually go to should I go to what's it called? Estate of Unrest. I've only ever just kind of done the courtyard area. I'm kind of thinking I should go for a journey. You know what I mean? Yeah, see, I keep getting this muddy trinket. No idea. Well, we'll take a look. Oh, baby. Dude boy, orc boy. How's it going, my friend? Really, really nice to see you. How was your stream? I saw you doing your thing and like you were in a cage and you were doing your typical orc thing. Oh man, so nice to see you. Hopefully everybody is enjoying EverQuest Legends. I'm certainly enjoying it quite a bit. I'm having a late start, as you can see, so I decided to roll a very fun sort of female froglock. I'm going with the pink, and I got the black soulless eyes. And so previously I was doing a Berserker, Rogue, and Monk combo. So it was very amazing, like damage-wise. I was just immediately deleting enemies. But now I wanted to try the tank class. I want to try a tank class mixed with a healer. So I haven't played that in I haven't played it in EverQuest Legends yet. So this is kind of my first foray into that, you know? But yeah, really nice to see everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had an amazing stream. Hope you're having an amazing July 4th weekend. And I'm honored. I'm honored. There's a lot of great people playing this game right now, so really, really appreciate the raid. Happy Freedom Day. That's right. That's right. I really enjoyed the SK on the last server. Dude, that's great. So actually, I'm thinking, man, look at this blood needle. I'm trying to figure out, I've never leveled in this part of the world before, and there's all these names on this part of the world. There's like named snakes and mobs and mosquitoes. I think this is totally new stuff. I think this is totally new. It must be. And I'm trying to figure out what all these items are. You know what I mean? But yeah. And so for the launch of the game, I'm thinking about doing Shadow Knight for my main class. I'm thinking about doing Shadow Knight and Shaman mixed with something to kind of help me out. Because, you know, I found that you can have different stuff. So you can have something that levels extremely quickly like my previous build, or you can have something that will really survive forever. Like if you're pushing D4, you know, D3, if you actually want to solo and you actually want to survive, I think it makes more sense to like have that balance, you know? Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on. It is so nice to see you guys. Let me see here. So, Supa Jawa, if you're still here, the best way to reach me is on Discord, I guess, if you just like want to send a message, but absolutely no worries. And yeah, Ukator says they were thinking Karen, maybe. Oh yeah, so I know the plan is maybe to add like another race, and that might be it. Batista, Diego Maradona, can't go wrong with OG Argentina. That's right, Ukator. That's right. All right. So we got this blood needle. We actually got this last time. And I want to give this guy a little bit of space. I want to give this guy a little bit of space so he can do his thing. But yeah, if anybody knows what Sethena is for and like blood needle and all this stuff, I would love to know what these items are for. I haven't done the quests a whole lot. One of my goals is I want to do the, like all the iconic quests, Lambent Armor, Soulfire, all that fun stuff. Mr. C, how's it going, Mr. C? Are you heading to Guk to slaughter your kind? Dude, eventually I am. Eventually I'm going to, I think. It's just too good of a dungeon. You know what I'm saying? Actually, do you guys know what is the earliest level to enter Guk? I'm very curious because I actually don't know. What is the earliest level to enter Befallen? I wonder too. I might actually ride down there and take a look. Does anybody want to go on an adventure? And then also, Befallen, I think. Or no, I'm sorry, it's not Befallen. It's a State of Unrest. So there's this amazing AA that you can get. I'm trying to roleplay, just kind of be like a holy knight, you know? I've never really had that. And it was really interesting because back in the day when I was playing on live, there was this amazing unstoppable paladin that like really inspired me. And I know like paladins and clerics kind of have this amazing theme. So it's the Slay Undead AA. Never tried it, always thought it was awesome, just from like a, you know, like a flavor standpoint. This passive ability grants your melee attacks a 2.25% chance to deal 445% damage against undead and vampiric targets. Wow. Can you believe this? Imagine if you get Berserker stance and Berserker and you get all like that frenzy stuff. Imagine if you have like haste, you know, you have a really good haste item, you have like a crazy two-hand sword, and just imagine, like, this is what I imagine. I imagine that, do you know Guts from Berserk? Like, I imagine hitting a little brittle skeleton just so hard with a sword that's, it shouldn't even be considered a sword. It's just like a giant piece of metal. Just hitting a skeleton so hard that it just explodes into bones. Like it's not even slashing damage. It's just like an assassination, you know? That's how I imagine that to be when you're firing on all cylinders. You know what I mean? Dude Boy Orc Boy says you should be able to do the entrance around level 10. Okay. Marcus says, I'm planning on going wizard for my 3rd class so I can get the ports. See, that's another thing though, man. The ports. That is genius too to think about, because how do you travel around the world, you know? Am I going to be some nerd that's going to wait at the dock to take the boat? I think the boats are broken anyway, but yeah. No, that's not going to be me. I need to get there somehow. Rasmus says, once we have our permanent characters, it's going to be super fun collecting all the different armor. Dude, exactly. We have like 1 more month left. I am so tired of playing games that are on betas and stuff, you know? Sorry, people are going to yell at me because I've been in defensive stance. So yeah, by the way, just for those watching that's kind of trying to get a, you know, sense of it, basically, so I have my lay on hands, just in case. Now, this is a build that it's not going to be a lot of damage. It's not going to be sort of like bombastic. If you're interested, I have some stuff on YouTube where I explored a pure melee glass cannon build, and it was so much fun. This is just more about the endurance, the tankiness, you know, surviving, that kind of thing. So yeah. So it's going to be a little bit slow. And so I have the Spellblade invocation thing. So basically I have a chance to proc my strike ability. So as I'm attacking, I have a chance to proc strike. But as you guys can see, I'm at the very, very, very beginning of my journey. And Yak3D, thank you very much for the follow, Yak3D. I'm level 4. I've just gotten a few basic things. I still have my short sword that I started with. I haven't found any gear. I'm actually open to suggestions. Rokeb says there's some level 5 frogs right at the entrance of Guck, but there's like 4 of them. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Because I think... So if I go to the Firot, that's here, and then I think... Yeah, like I'm not too far away. I'm not too far away. 10 would be good if I can have a third class. So I might just hang around here till 10 or so. Mr. C says upper Guck is lower 20s. Okay. Ukator says 8 or 9 for being of Guck, but that's right at front. Oh, okay, yes. I'm literally wearing a Guts t-shirt right now. Dude, that's awesome. I love Guts. I love Berserk, man. Amazing anime. The 1997 one. Amazing manga. Just a really good story, you know? Ukator says, erudite, paladin, berserker, wizard sounds fun. Yeah. You know, I wasn't a berserker fan until EverQuest Legends. I think if you're leaning more towards the melee side of things, man, they just bring so much to the table. You know what I mean? But now, here's another thing. This blood needle, I need to find something like this very early on where I can get an item. So we'll take a look around. This is a named mosquito that drops... I mean, it drops like a decent little dagger. Actually, I can probably put it in my any slot. I'm hoping here at level 5, I can get a much better set of spells and I can push further ahead. I think level 5 is when clerics get their next set. I know it's every 5 levels. And paladin is like... Their stuff starts at level 9 or something like that. I don't know if they changed that. That's just what I remember, I guess, in my head canon. If we get like another HP AC buff, strength buff, little damage proc, maybe we can push farther ahead. Marcus Hill says you'll get Führer at 5 and be cooking. Dude, I hope so. I'm very, very close. That would be really fun. That would be really fun. I have a hard cutoff. So I'm on Eastern time. It's 4:17. I have a hard cutoff of 6 p.m. Maybe 5:55 p.m. because I want to see the World Cup match. Argentina and Cabo Verde. It is going to be a David and Goliath story, you guys. You will not believe. Let's go ahead and get this kobold here. I'm getting a nice fat chunk. The damage is decent, and another thing that I noticed that pleasantly surprised me, for whatever reason, I didn't... Maybe they just added this across the board. I thought that only warriors can crit in the early levels. But for whatever reason, I am able to score critical hits. I do not know why, but I'm able to. I need to head into some meetings at work in a few minutes, so I'm going to head out. Well, Super Jawa, I am so envious of you. I hate that you have to work. I hope you have a really smooth rest of your day. It's great chatting with you. At least you get to enjoy the dream and get paid while wearing a Guts t-shirt. More power to you, my friend. I hope you have an amazing day. And thanks so much for stopping by. I'm going to be here just, you know, living the dream until the Argentina game. I'll send them an M&M key to your email. Oh, that's right. Yes. Thank you so much. Email works fine. Discord is also fine. It's totally up to you. Thank you. That is very generous of you, Super Jawa. I appreciate it a lot. I'll make sure to give it to a good person. I'll just hand it to someone from the community. I know a lot of people are waiting to get in, so I'll have to figure out a way to do some kind of giveaway. We're almost level 5, and we'll take a look to see what we get. One more kill should do it. One more kill should do it. Yeah, I love this idea of this Spellblade invocation. That is so genius. Take care, Super Jawa, and have an amazing day. Ukator says Australian keeper with the save of the tournament earlier. Oh, nice. Egypt should be able to win. But yeah, more power to them. Oh boy, here we go. Leatherhide. Guys, look at all of these names that are out here. What is all this? Welcome to level 5. Did you know you can experiment with different class combinations by creating a loadout? Okay. I don't need it right now. I only need one loadout, baby. I'm only going to need one loadout. People are sad that there's going to be 2. Well, be sad. I'm good with my 1. All you need is one master combination and you're good to go. I'm just kidding. That's a very hot take. I'm just trolling. I'm having fun. You know, having a wizard or a druid is a wonderful idea, though. It really is a wonderful idea. You think the frog hop is cool? Check this out, Ukator. If you do the jump, they'll do the backflip. Okay, so actually, guys, I need to take a look at my spells. It seems like I got Furor, just like Marcus was saying. I'm gonna run over to this guard tower after this. Okay, let's take a look. So we have Furor. Calls upon the Furor of the gods to strike your target, causing between 25 and 33 points of damage. That's huge. Hey, actually, so I heard about this. I don't know if this is true. So I haven't experimented with the motes too much, but like, there's a way to, isn't there a way to like upgrade the spells somehow? Oh shit, there is. Oh my god. You can upgrade the spells. So 25 to 33 damage. Hang on, let's take a look. What are the differences going to be? So 19 mana, 2-second cast time, range, pushback, 25, 33, 19 mana. Oh, it shows you what it is. It shows you what it is. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. Did I upgrade it? Okay. Well, that's fun. That's going to lead to all kinds of craziness. Oh, shit. Okay. Hey, Classic EverQuest. How's it going, my friend? Dude, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Razman says being able to port my buddies around felt really good with Druid. That's right. That's how we got to the hole. That's how we got everywhere we did. Spell upgrade system is in, but the actual damage increases are not in yet. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to just, I'm grasping at straws here. I'm trying to, yeah, so for those that don't know, I never played a tank or a caster in this game yet. So I'm just trying to figure out how that feels, because I think I'm kind of just going for like an undead, you know, like an undead knight slaying tank. And so, you know, just want to see how that feels. But it's really fun so far, because whenever the game does come out, I want to play Shadow Knight, Shaman, because I just think that's an amazing combo, and then maybe Berserker. I'm not sure. I'm going to incorporate Berserker into this mix, but I'm really thinking about it. I want maybe Bard or maybe Enchanter. It's just I don't know how to play those as well, and that's just kind of where yeah. And then I don't want to manage too many spell gems and stuff, so I don't know. I was thinking Magician, but I might just wait. Anyway, Classic says, what country is that you have on? So this is Argentina. This is a 2010 Argentina national team shirt. They're playing today. They're playing in about an hour and a half. And yeah. So actually, this is the Argentina won the World Cup. So, but this one has 2 stars. So they now have the 3 stars. So one of my favorite jerseys in my possession. The purple frog looks awesome. Dude, thank you. I like it too. I like it too. They have different colors for the male and the female models, and I think it's interesting though because the body is the same, and I think if you really look closely, the only difference is the head. The head is just like a little bit of a different shape. Dude, okay, so this Führer is really nice. Feels good when it procs. I feel like I'm doing decent damage. I have just this basic sword, but I'm like really just pounding these guys. Let's see, is anybody else on actually? No, it's just me right now. Let's press ahead a little bit. Let's press ahead. I need to find some gear. Oh, actually, silly me, I have these boots of the long road. I remember it sucks because whenever you get hit, it takes that off. Oh shit, this is a level 14 mob. Oh my god, dude, a level 7 named beetle? What is going on with all these names? What are all these? Ankhesenaten? Ankhesenaten? That's like Egyptian vibes, you know? Then you have this ancient obelisk over here. What is up with all these named beetles, lads? This must be new content in Wrath Mountains never before seen. Because I'm telling you, if there was all these low-level names, this would be the place to go. Am I tripping right now? Marcus says, putting a point into the mastery of the past AA seems very strong. Beast changes sound awesome. Can't wait to check them out. Yeah. Dude, another thing too, it'd be fun to have like a 2-hand weapon and just go all out. That's kind of what I want. Let's take a look at this mastery of the past. Because I'm with you. I think I invested into that a little bit during the beta. Makes you to fizzle level 20 or lower spells. Yeah. You know, another thing that looks good too, I mean, Combat Fury increases your chance of performing critical hits. I know the one with like the increasing your stats and stuff is good. I'm wondering if there's like a quest. You know, it'd be cool if there was like a system where it was like, hey, you need to kind of like a progression system. I know I know THJ had that. Oh, shit. I remember these guys stunning me. Let's see if I can actually take this with defensive. Why did I think this was a good idea? But see, this is the essence of the build. Even though I don't have gear or spells right now, can I technically just outlast this fool? Will it be a 30-minute fight? Yes. But is it possible? Yes. That's what I think interests me so much. Ukator says those beetles are there, but not sure what for. Dude, I'm actually doing really bad. He's regenerating more HP than I'm able to. Oh boy. Okay. What's going on? Why can't I move? Okay. Oh no. So this isn't me running away. This is a strategic withdrawal. Do you hear me? Now check this out. Check out the power of lay on hands. Oh baby, I'm stunned. Oh baby, please. There we go. See, this is my power. This is so bad, actually. This is so incredibly bad. Oh no. There are Sphinx as well. Breaker says this is EQ with Game Genie. It is, man, it is, you know. And I'll be honest though, I think there's a lot of really nice situations where they you know, like the game is still very hard. If you're doing stupid stuff like I just did, you're gonna have a really bad time. You can't like destroy entire zones of enemies. It's a lot more balanced than you think with certain stuff. At least, I mean, that's the impression that I've gotten. This is really bad. I goofed. It's too high of a level. I'm tempted to go to Befallen to just get some basic stuff. I know Befallen had like bronze weapons. Come on, baby. I'm almost there. Oh no. I'm not gonna make it. Come on, baby. I didn't make it. Well, I failed my goal of never dying with this build. Oh, I need to recover a little bit. Okay. So this is interesting. This is actually my bind point. Okay. Let's recover a little bit. You know, I'm thinking, unless there's like a quest here for these heads, and let me actually do a really quick search here. Sithena. EQL wiki. I know there's a really nice wiki, and I'm wondering if this named snake is something like Wrath Mountains, maybe there's some kind of quest guide, or I know there's some really cool stuff you can get later on. There's like a crazy two-hand axe that you can get. I was just looking, there's all kinds of stuff, but I just don't know. I just don't know. So I might kind of shelve this for now and try to figure it out another time. The hardcore run is over, yeah. I think I want to head towards Befallen, you guys. I know I'm still a little bit low. Oh, and then another thing that I haven't been doing is I need to... Now, I'm really bad because as as a caster, I need to really think about this, but technically, I wasn't buffed. So I kind of did myself a disservice there. But I think even with all of that considering, there's no way I could have taken that guy. So let's actually head towards, I don't know, just slightly different change of pace here. And if I need to, I can origin back. Do I have origin? Let's see. I don't know if that's like something we have to spec in. Oh no, it's here. Boom. Hey, Sploopus, YouTube, how's it going? I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. How are you? It's incredibly awesome to see you streaming. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm really enjoying EverQuest Legends. And, oh man, we got Lizard Man here. Oh, these guys are level 15. This isn't going to be good. I don't want to have another embarrassing blunder. But yeah, I'm just here. I'm really enjoying it. I'm kind of just getting started on the pre-order beta journey. And so, yeah, I'm playing a Froglock Paladin Cleric combo. I haven't decided my third yet, but I would love to try Berserker in the mix. The reason is whenever the game does launch... Oh shit. Thank God the Basilisk isn't threatening. Whenever the game does launch, I want to try a Shadow Knight, Shaman, Berserker. I think that's what I want to play. And I want to be an Ixar. That's my dream. But how are you doing, Sploopus? That is a really interesting name and difficult for me to pronounce, but I hope I'm somewhat close. Hey, another thing we could really nerd out over is the lore of, like... Oh, dude, look at all these big skeletons here. A giant skeleton? Holy shit. Oh, I mean, these basilisks con red to me as well, and they're KOS. I love your channel. You pronounce my name perfectly. Looking forward to watching your journey. Dude, well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I do remember these scary towers back in the day, but I don't remember giant skeletons in front of them. I do remember undead, but just not giant. I guess this is just a good example of the custom content that they've kind of sprinkled in, which I really like. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if those were there before. At least, I know like Butcher Block Mountains has stuff like that. I don't remember giant skeletons, you know? But yeah, I really appreciate it. So, while I have you guys here, and I know yesterday was a bit of a low T episode for me. I was a little bit tired. I had a long work day. So I was trying to record. And I did have an idea for like a Let's Play series of the beta. But I think at the end of the day, whenever I'm playing stuff like this, I think I'm ultimately more of a streamer. So I think I prefer to stream when I play instead of pre-record the video. Because sometimes for me, the silence can just get to me. But yeah, do you guys prefer the Let's Play format on YouTube versus the live stream? What do you guys think? Because I know it's one of those things, you can watch the video and it's like I'm speaking directly to you, just like I am now. But if you're watching this VOD later on YouTube and you're just trying to vibe with some gameplay in the background and just relax, it's not going to make sense because I'm talking to random people. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. Goku but stronger, how's it going? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I love that name. I've seen custom content for sure. Those giant skeletons are there on P99. Okay, okay. I've never been to Wrath Mountains, so. Alright, so What do we want to do? What do we want to do? What level is the Temple of Khazak Thul? Let's go ahead and hit these. I don't know, I kind of just want a change of scenery. I know right now it really doesn't matter, you just have to get levels, but I kind of just want a change of scenery. Any content is good? Well thanks, Zukator. Thanks. I'm hoping that one day, I know you're busy, I know you, and then Breaker, you too, I know you guys are super into Eminem. If you ever try this, I would love to do some groupage. Gotta head to work, have a good sesh. Have an amazing time at work, Breaker. Have an amazing time. Don't work too hard, treat yourself. Treat yourself and have an amazing 4th. Dude, because like I recorded for a little bit yesterday, and the whole time I was thinking like, man, I should have just streamed this, you know. But I'm trying to. I think I'm gonna double dip. I think I'm gonna stream while also having like episodes. It's just nobody wants to see every single little thing, so I think when I have something a little bit more interesting to like show off, then I'll do it. Now, I know Rosman when he was doing Rescended on Project Quorm. Oh shit. Well now see, here's the thing. The game does a really beautiful job of telling you that you're not ready for this yet whenever you have redcon mobs like standing in front of the thing. So that's something I definitely don't want to waste my time with. So I'm going to keep moving, boys. I'm going to keep moving. Sploopus says, I would prefer to catch the live stream, but that's not always possible for me. I think a Let's Play is very enjoyable to watch this content. I watch both, even live stream VODs. Dude, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for the feedback. And I love, can I just say, I love that we have a YouTube crowd here, because I feel like I've leaned more to that than the Twitch side, although I love Twitch as well. But ultimately, like, all my stuff is on YouTube, so it's just really cool. Actually... Let me see. So I do have these monthly, give me just a second, guys. Hopefully Breaker's still here. If not, that's okay. But I know we have these, I actually learned this from Classic EverQuest. There is this, like, giveaway thing that you can do. So let's see if I can, let me figure this out 1 second. Okay, yeah, so the membership gifting. So we can do 5. There we go. All right, cool. And it's nice to know my little alert is working. I have a very minimal support, but enjoy those gifties, my friends. I just mostly have like some personal like update stuff kind of behind the scenes if anybody's interested. Just a way to kind of say thanks and do a little extra. I have some stuff I recorded for another channel that I was going to do that's like more personal, and I thought about uploading that recently if any of the members are interested, but appreciate you guys. And that's good to know, Sploopus. Let's see here. So I think what I'm going to do is, I know this is... Some people might find this boring, I suppose, but for me, even though on the beta, I went through Befallen. And I know there's like a bone chip quest you can do in Khaladim and all that stuff, but I just want to just gain a couple levels here. But even though I did Befallen, I wouldn't mind checking it out again because I didn't go there before the update. Watching the penalty kicks. Have a great rest of the stream. Oh boy. Okay, Ukator. Have an amazing time. Let me take a look here. Oh, it's going to penalties now. Okay. Oh man. All right. So there's actually Upper Guck. Let's poke our head in. Let's just poke our head in. It's cool to know that this isn't super far. And if you think about it, this is almost like a pilgrimage, you know? It's like you're this frog lock. It's, you can see like the ancient civilization of your people, you know? It's amazing how these zones were so massive. They felt massive. But now you can kind of just see the age, you know? It's just basically like a giant rectangle with some like features to it. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna double dip a little bit. I'm gonna pull up my YouTube TV here. I can't show it on stream, but I kind of want to see how those matches finish up. And then we're gonna poke our heads into Guck. Oh, dude. Looks like there's already some people just hanging out. They're gonna be like, look at this nerd. All right. I want a magician so bad. It's a class that I know I enjoy. I just haven't had much success with it in EQ. Hey Marcus, thank you very much for being a member. Dude, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I got some nice stuff cooking. Welcome. Means a lot. Hopefully you can enjoy, you know, ad-free viewing and having a nice little badge. I have like these little poison vials that I made. So the longer you stay, that poison vial will build up. Or when the time comes, we go all out in Monsters and Memories as a rogue. Okay, sweet. So we're actually in Guck. And we're actually holding it down at the entrance. A rusty longsword. Yeah, I think... Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want to get cocky. I'm definitely not ready for Guck. I just wanted to see. And I know some people can basically live in here. And, man, I was even just talking about this. As someone who has never really played here before, even I got a little bit burned out on it. So I'll tell you, if I can... I forget if clerics can bind, but... if I can get to, like, unrest, I think that might be cool. But definitely Befallen for now. Oh, Meffigy says I can hear the old non-stop swamp sounds. Yeah. Yeah, because they... You know, back then, I was actually talking to Robert Engstrand about this from the Monsters and Memories team that does the sound design. Back then in EverQuest, they could only have, like, a certain amount of, like, seconds that they could actually put into it. And it was only, like, you know, 200 and whatever megabits, so they could only do so much. They could only do so much. Thank you for the sub, Tilty. Thank you for the sub. Man, I can't wait to farm like the bag out of here and everything. Let's head back out. Does my map pack still work? Oh, it does. Very cool. See, this person's already got everything pimped out. Look at all these guys. That's awesome. Where the hell am I? Sometimes, like, yeah, it's so confusing which way's the way out. OM Effigy says the new itemization in the noob dungeons is so good in EQL. I feel you. I'm going to main M&M, but I think EQL will keep me connected to Norath, even though I was ready to divorce it. Dude, exactly, exactly. I feel the same way. I feel the same way, OM effigy. And it's nice that people, you know, like there's people that feel that way, because I think obviously like Monsters and Memories is going to be the main game for me. And I know people, ah shit. You know what? Should I try to keep running, or should I let's kill these guys. I'll get to finish my thought anyway. But see, this is something I was not able to do as a rogue. As a rogue monk. I kind of just feel like I can stand my ground and take guys on and heal if I have to. I really like that idea of just slowly being able to outlast the enemy. Not doing a shitload of damage, like not trying to be like some superstar, but just slowly wilt them down. I really, really like that for this playthrough. Hey, Angie Voker, how's it going? Nice to see you, nice to see you. Yeah, and I think it's perfect. Like, if you just have, like, hey, man, you know, I only have, like, 45 minutes tonight. Do you want to just get together and do you want to go and create an instance and, you know, maybe we can kill Nagafen tonight, you know? Why don't we go and see if we can farm a couple drops or something, and then just, you're good for that week, you know? I think it's great. And I'm so happy that something like this exists. So, yeah, I hope they do well, and I hope it's a lot of fun, and I hope to really enjoy Kunark whenever that comes out. And future, you know, future stuff as well. Hopefully. I've heard stuff that, you know, they don't know if they're gonna do other expansions, but it makes sense, you know? Why stop at Kunark? Do you guys have anything exciting planned for July 4th weekend? Anyone got anything exciting? Here in North Carolina, it was so incredibly hot today. It is hot. And it will remain hot. It's like very high 90s, almost 100 degrees, a lot of humidity. We are going to go and see some fireworks, but it might just be like swelteringly hot. And I don't know, I might sit in my car or something. Okay, so think of this as the setup. So we're gonna... Okay, I don't know how like people feel about... Alright, hey, there's people out here that are... Now see, this guy's got some leather armor. That's pretty cool. He must be pulling from these camps. So these are level 7. I know I can take the level 7 for sure. But can I take like 3 of them? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking just to pop into Befallen. Let's stick with that. I tend to get distracted really easily. I'm sure I could do it, but is it worth it? Oh shit, dude, there's people at all kinds of... But it looks like people got the same idea. I think humanoids just drop like decent money and decent like cloth and leather stuff, I guess, that you can find very early on, which is nice. You know, and you know, this is something that I was thinking about too, just whenever playing this. It's just, now the world did seem big back then, but just think of how many actually camps there are. So on like a busy day, how many players can this zone realistically sustain, you know? Maybe like 30, 40 players on a good day, if like everyone's just there and happy and set up. It's crazy, man. So I can kind of understand about the instances and stuff, you know. It's really interesting to me how Monsters and Memories is gonna tackle that. I love the idea of an open world, but man, like sometimes it's just so hard. And for me, like you know, I tried my best to open up to people. Like, if people just like show up in my camp and like there was a guy I was doing the frenzied like silk sash or whatever and no, I'm sorry, flowing black silk sash from the frenzied ghoul and Guck. And that was just like a coveted camp and like a legendary item. And I told myself, I'm gonna do this. Like I never done it. I've never done Guck. I'm gonna figure this out. I want to do it. And so, I would be holding it or whatever. And like before they added the personal instances, and then a lot of people came up sometimes to me and were like, "Hey, do you want a group?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Let's do it." Because you don't share the loot; it's your own loot anyway. So it was fun. It just created a lot of fun experience sessions. But then when I tried to do it, people didn't open up to me, and that kind of frustrated me. I was like, "Hey guys, I see you got 3 people. You think you got room for one more?" And I want some XP, and but I didn't hear anything. But you know what? That was their loss because I was rolling a rogue monk berserker combo. I was melting enemies. I guess I'll decline this guy's group invitation. Sorry, man. I feel bad. If you're a viewer, I'm kind of just wanting to chill solo right now and vibe. You know what I mean? Classic EverQuest says, just chilling with the cat post surgery. I have to take him to the vet daily for now. Oh, man. Well, dude, Classic, I'm glad that you got that taken care of. And I hate that it happened. I know boy cats tend to get into a lot more trouble. And I know for cats, like, usually like a big part of their problems comes from like injuries, like anything with like blood, like when they get scratched or they get into another fight with another cat and like something with like the blood doesn't jive, it gets them sick. And I'm glad you got that taken care of. It's a decent 77 degrees here. Nice. All right. Crimson Legion, that's a cool name for a guild. Hey, Minesweeped, how's it going? Really, really nice to see you. How are you doing, Minesweeped? How are you doing? Thank you very much for tuning in. How's life treating you today? All right, so we are... And man, actually, I'm a little bit nostalgic because I think the Ixar starting area is so incredibly good. I mean, like, well, we won't worry about Kunark yet, but this Ixar starting area that they came up with, it must be the best in the game because you're just right here. You're like right next to Oasis. You're right next to Freeport. You go down this tunnel and Befallen is just around the corner. Like, how good of a starting area is this? I'm actually second guessing myself for starting a frog lock, you know what I mean? I don't know, I just killed a few things. Like there was like a lot of names running amok, but I don't know, man. The aesthetic of the frog lock is really cool though. I mean, I don't know, did you guys ever play Chrono Trigger? That's another inspiration. Like the Frog Knight Glen. That was like the first thing I saw when I logged in. That was cool that someone did that. But basically like a frog paladin. Like I just think that's really, really cool. So that was kind of part of the appeal too. Um, yeah, Minesweeped is in the house. Huge shout out to Minesweeped. How's it going? So Minesweep says, I'm on Legends right now and you're nearby. Oh shit, you're on our server? Nice, nice. You want a little trinket for 8 platinum? Well, dude, I can't afford 8 platinum, but I might be able to do 3. What is it? Because we're going all in Befallen, baby. The frog's starting area is rough. I had to step away. Which server did you end up in? So I ended up in Hallis. Yeah, so I'm on the Hallis server. I'm rolling with the Clickbait team. We got Classic EverQuest, Sigil GM, Wreck-It Rogue, Skeleton, Falrosh, Rosman. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, Minesweep. That's... I got it, I got it. Sorry, that somehow missed me. I gotcha. Dude, that's awesome. Look at that. Whoa. Look at the jump. Isn't that cool? So Froglogs have like the backflip. I just think that's really cool. So they can jump and you can do it backwards, you can do it forwards, or if you just go like this, oh, you can just kind of power it up. Oh, it feels good. You want me to stop right here? Where are you at, son? Where are you at? No, I'm just kidding. Lonarch. Barbarians are really cool too. Aesthetically, I think Barbarian is my second favorite um besides Ixar. Am I heading to Befallen? I am indeed heading to Befallen. I want to check out the new iteration of it. Where are you at, Minesweep? Where are you at? There you are. Let me get you locked in. I'm kind of thinking two-hand. Oh, baby, look at this. Look at this. Oh. Thanks. But you know what, though? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't because it's already... Oh, it's a fine steel. Okay, okay. It's not like super, super crazy, I guess, but... well, I guess it's no trade now. It's no trade. The wheels have already been set in motion. I might as well try it. I might as well try it. Now, I'm a true paladin. Look at that hilt. And look at this. It's an Ixar and a Froglock working together. You know? That's really cool. Minesweep just has like murder in his eyes, you know? It's really sad what they did to the Froglock race. Oh, dude, you're level 25. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to Befallen a little bit. I got like just a little bit before the game starts. So I want to poke my head in and see what we can do. Thank you for the insta buffs. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Anki Voker says, I went over to Rivervale, been stationed in Befallen, but I got some other buddies on Hallis. Nice. Thank you, Minesweep. I really appreciate it. That's gonna set me on my journey of being a paladin knight, you know? It's really nice. Got spoiled there before I went to Unrest. It's so fun. Dude, it is really fun. So basically, whenever oh my god, I'm blanking. Yeah, so whenever I first started this on the beta, I ran into Skeleton like organically. I saw him out in the wild. He didn't know who I was because my name was February. And so basically, we did Befallen together. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Wait, am I tripping? Befallen is in West Commonlands, right? Yeah. But yeah, so that was really cool. I've never really been in there. We went down the well. We were just killing. We're trying to figure out systems. It was really fun. You're probably going to go back, to be honest. Well, that's cool, Angie. I hope you do enjoy it. What class are you playing on? What's your combo? That's Enchanted Fine Steel. Yeah, it's really nice. I can't wait to test it. I never did two-hand stuff. Like, some people were suggesting it to me. Actually, I do have this Blood Needle +1 for the intelligence and agility. I'm gonna put that in my any slot. Oh, I actually can't use it because I don't have those classes. Whoops. That's fine. But yeah, so basically, real paladins don't need shirts. I know. I love the aesthetic of plate armor in this. Hey, actually, Mr. C, are you gonna be playing EverQuest Legends? Did you get your pre-order? You can come join me and have the legend title because you are a legend, you know? But yeah, so basically people were screaming at me to use a two-hand weapon for frenzy. But dude, like, I don't know, man. I really like the Yakisha like twin blades or whatever. I get it, you know, but like I think for this build, I think having like all the skills of a paladin and having the knight aesthetic and having like the just the paladin vibe of it with paired with berserker stuff for like the two hand, I think that'll work really well together. And I think Sigil had something similar. I think Sigil was some kind of knight class and he used berserk, and I feel like it worked really, really well for him. So I was kind of inspired to try it. And so yeah, so I'm thinking Shadow Knight, Shaman, and Berserker for like my main whenever the game comes out. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. You know, the beautiful thing about this is though is like, you know, people ask what is the best build? Oh, by the way, Minesweep, I'm gonna drop group just so I might have to like set an instance or whatever. I don't know how it works. I don't wanna F you up. So I'm dropping the group here. Thank you very much for the weapon. Let's just poke our head in and see how it goes. I really like two-handed. Oh boy, look at all these feet pics. Oh man. Yeah, well, I'll tell you, this definitely calls for a personal instance, I would think, right? Oh man, I can't even see. Boom, solo instance, baby. This is the dream. You arrive at your favorite camp, and it's packed. Well, there you go. Oh no! The zone is not ready to receive visitors yet. Please try again in a few minutes. Are you kidding me? Oh, Classic EverQuest says, what I mean is the sword is a named drop sword, not just some sword. Maybe you know that already? Dude, I actually didn't know. What the hell? Enchanted Fine Steel Bastard Sword. Oh, I just saw Fine Steel. I was tripping. Sorry, Minesweep. Thank you, my friend. That's very generous of you. Angivoker says cleric, monk, wizard, but I'm thinking I may go off cleric. No XP penalty from death, so kind of takes my favorite thing from them. Yeah, that is true. That is true. They just have incredible heals. Minesweep says I really like two-handed. I can use spells in between hits or almost if they're longer spells. Minesweep says you get it from the next to the last Shadow Knight in Befallen, so if you want to upgrade, go there. Dude, absolutely. Mr. C says I wasn't going to, but maybe for Legends title IRL. You already have that, my friend. You already have that. Dude, so what? Do personal instances not work? Let's try one more time. Are you sure you want to enter this personal instance? Yes. Come on, baby, don't let me down. Argentina's about to play. I want to get some XP. Oh, baby. Why are you doing this to me? All right, well, we're going rogue, boys. Hit him. You know, I think something might be wonky on my end. Let's get out of here. I think you picked too soon. So you have to wait for the cooldown. Then again, I guess not. Huh. I think they said something about too many personal instances affect the server. Hey, Frankenheinz, how's it going? I feel like I have some pretty buggy combat so far myself. Yeah, maybe just my weapon has like a really long delay. But yeah, I was just sitting there waiting to hit that skeleton, you know? Um, Minesweep says go down there and press quit instance, then try once more. I had to do that twice today. Wait a second. So I haven't done a whole lot of this, so let's see. Manage instance. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. Okay. And then what? So go and create instance. They changed this a little bit. So let's see. So I want solo and you know, so yeah, I want it. Boom. Do it. Slayheim has been removed from Befallen. Slayheim is not a member of this expedition. This zone is not ready to receive visitors. Okay. Well, okay, so let's just enter instance now. Okay, let's try again. Now it says this zone is not ready to receive visitors yet. Okay, well that's fine. I think I'm gonna try Monk Druid and something else. Yeah. Um. Okay. Well, let's just go in raw and real to the real thing. As long as I can fight stuff, I'm okay. Okay, so we're gonna put our 2H slashing to the test. Actually, here's the thing. Oh, dude, I totally forgot, but I think that I don't care about the Rusty. Oh shit, dude, I slashed him for 52 points of damage. Are you kidding me? 52 points of damage? Oh man, it just you can just feel the power of every swing. I think this is my Guts fantasy. But I think if Guts played EverQuest Legends, I think a Froglock would be the last thing that Guts would pick. So I think I might have failed in that regard. I don't think that Guts would be a fan of Froglocks, but I mean, it's just a hunch, you know? I don't know for sure. I don't know the guy. What do you guys think? You know, why is my thing is kind of messed up here? Hold on now. Something ain't right with like my camera, with how everything's centered. Does everything look right? Like you guys can see my game, right? Am I tripping? Okay. Well, I guess we'll just go out here killing. I'm gonna keep spamming enter instance, though. Maybe we'll see if we can get in. It's cool to know that these guys are yellow to me, so... LOL, the Guts Froglock comparison? Thanks. I'm glad that somebody... I'm glad that somebody got that. Thanks, Schloopus. Sploopus. It really gets me, the pronunciation. But that's awesome. Everything looks good? Okay, perfect, perfect. Thank you very much. Dude, this is incredible. I now have 2 ability points. I'm playing out my Guts fantasy, but I'm in a Froglog body. Just imagine that. Okay, now this is going to be a true test here. I'm immediately going into defensive because I looked into this room and I got 3 guys. I might be in trouble. I do have lay on hands up. So we got a necromancer, and a shadow knight, and a warrior. Barbarian 100%, yeah. That's my second choice. Ixar is my favorite on EQ. Oh, dude, auto attack would help. Maybe I need to start thinking about some of my AAs here. I gotta think about what might be the best one for me to get. Okay, hold on now. He's life tapping, I'm healing. This is a difference of philosophy. Is dark magic gonna win, or is holy magic gonna win? Well, it's also 4 against 1. Oh, dude, and also... Okay, so here's another thing. Copper band +1, but no stats. I didn't have Spellblade Invocation on, so I was missing my proc chance. Let's see if this is any better. Dude, yeah, so, I mean, you know, I'm pretty much... It's nice to be able to outlast these guys. See, on my other build, I would have never had that. It was only after grouping with Skeleton, and he was pretty much tanking everything, I was allowed to go on the rampage with my rogue. But now this is actually... It's nice. It feels good, you know? Copper amulet. I guess we'll just go ahead and get it, because I could use the AC. So let's try now to enter the instance. And thank you very much, Minesweep. That sword is tremendous. It's really what's getting me. I'm just getting fat, juicy chunks of XP. Yeah, so it's definitely not working. But that's fine. That's fine, because honestly, guys, we're kind of coming to the end of it here. We got like 40 minutes until the game, so... We can just hang out in this little area right here and get these guys. No problem. Sure, man, it's as good as my own. That's great. If I catch up a little bit, I would love to do some co-op. My favorite thing in these games is to group up. I know this is like a solo game, but it'll be a while before I start like pushing challenges and stuff like that. So yeah, feel free to hit me up for groups and stuff. I love it. The best time I've ever had was when Rosman and I had this spontaneous adventure in the Plane of Fear, and we ended up just like going all out and killing the boss. It was really fun. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Give me just a second, guys, while everything sort of respawns. I'll be right back. Don't you dare go anywhere. I'm just gonna grab a drink. All right. How are we doing, my friends? How are we doing? Seltzer water, my favorite. Today, I made a group with 4 in Befallen for gear. We each held a name down on difficulty 4. Lots of gear grinding, lol. Dude, that is the way to do it. That is absolutely the way to do it. Man, 52 points of damage. Are you kidding me? Do you guys know when the damage cap opens up for Legends? Okay. You know, I'm wondering, like, with the Shadow Knight, what the inverse of that would be, because, I mean, Lay on Hands is just kind of like an oh shit button. But I'm curious, like, and then I'm sure there's AAs to, like, reduce the cooldown and just have it be really crazy. But, I mean, I think for now, this is just, like, a good little spot where I can get XP until they figure out the instancing. And then once I get a haste item, oh man, it'll be huge. I think I'm gonna go here till I can somewhat attempt Frenzied. Or even, what's that one haste sword in Guck that we did? That'll actually be a lot tougher. But yeah, eventually, like, that's just a really nice path. Okay, so... Uh-oh. We might be in trouble now. We're in defensive. Just gonna try to outlast my enemies here. But yeah, I totally agree with you, Minesweep. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a solo game. I think they made it so even if you... There's a lockout, right? So if you do your difficulty like 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 mobs, you can still do open world and farm them as well. I imagine. That's kind of what we did when we came upon Khazak Thul, like out in the real world. Hey, Night Whisper, how's it going? I grouped with Orc Boy and 2 others earlier, and it was a blast. Yeah, man. Orc Boy is really, really fun to group with. It's really cool you had that experience. Yeah, sometimes when, you know, if you just happen to be in the right place at the right time and a group is needed and it all just kind of happens naturally, that's always the best time in these kind of games. That's always the best time. For sure. But yeah, like, so far this feels good. And I know this isn't how it's always going to play, but it's like... I got my defensive stance, I got my heal, and I'm basically just outlasting these guys. I'm hitting for 52 max. Let's go into offensive stance and see. Oh man, 74. Wow. I wasn't hitting this hard on my rogue like early on. And then we even have a couple of AAs, so let's see. What should we think about getting to kind of help us out? Let's see what we got. Maximum base HP. That might be good for like a tank. I know I have some buffs and stuff going. Oh, actually, Minesweep's buffs probably really help me out. But natural durability, that seems good for a tank. Combat stability. AAs are going to be fun too. AAs are going to be so much fun. Okay, what is this? Healing gift. Oh, that's exceptional heal. Okay. Okay, who ended up winning between Egypt and Brazil? Let's take a look. Or I'm sorry, Egypt and Australia. Oh, Egypt ended up winning. Wow. Okay. Man, so what do we got, lads? What do we got? So Argentina, Cabo Verde, they're gonna play Egypt. Whoever wins out of Colombia, Ghana's gonna play Switzerland. Mexico, England on Sunday. Brazil, Norway on Sunday. Oh, baby. It's happening. Canada, Morocco, Paraguay, France. Oh, boy. It's getting exciting. I slashed for 104 points of damage. Oh, boy. Dude, this is great. With Berserker, I'm gonna be unstoppable. I think that's what I'm going for. Cleric, I'm just gonna have just, you know, just to keep me healed and high HP and Let's try. Should we try to enter the instance again? No. It doesn't seem to be working, boys. It doesn't seem to be working. Hey, a lot of frog locks though. There's 19 players in here in total. Yeah, I mean, no wonder. Yeah, hopefully they get that fixed soon, and then I'll be able to... See, this is what I'm talking about, why, like, it's nice that there's instances, because how do you do this normally then, you know what I mean? It'll be very tough. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll hang out for a little bit longer, lads, and, kill a few more things as I can, and then we'll log out for the Argentina game. It's unfortunate about the instances, but that's fine because we're kind of coming towards the end here. Yeah, I mean, we're doing great with it. We're actually doing great with it, and now this is our own... This is our own buffs here. It's been great. Glad to have caught a live stream. I'm glad to interact with you as well in real time. Thanks so much for showing up and, you know, supporting the stream. It's really great, and that's the kind of stuff that makes it worthwhile for me. It's really cool. I see that you have _YouTube. Does that mean you also dabble in YouTube as well? If so, then definitely shout out to Sploopus. Let's see. Probably need to close out all these windows. It feels nice to get a swing and also the invocation as well. Keston's streaming too. That's pretty cool. Keston's a great guy. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit behind on the stream. Just want to make sure everything's like up to date. Watch my health. Don't let me die. Oh, there you go, Sploopus. You have some Final Fantasy XIV stuff. That's awesome. Oh no, lay on hands. Boom. There we go. Sorry, I was distracted. I was like trying to check some stuff on the YouTube side of things. Hey, Bloody HP, how's it going, my friend? How's it going? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. How's life treating you? Hopefully everything is great on your part of the world. And yeah, how are you doing? I'm here with EverQuest Legends, the pre-order beta, and it's going great. It's going great. There's a bit of lag happening, but we're here. You should third-class mage. The pets are OP now. Are they? That's, you know, that was initially my first choice, OM Effigy, and I still might do that. I'm on the fence. I want either like a mage or a berserker. But man, I'm really leaning berserker. Mage would be fun because I could have obviously like the spell damage, and then I could have the you know, the proc from the spell and the nice pet and everything. Yep, that's right. I mean, I know it's tough right now. Everybody's competing for mobs. That's why it's just kind of rough. Why the pink frog? I mean, why not, you know? Why not? Isn't this awesome? Look at this. I'm a pink frog, dude. It's amazing. Look at how cute he is when he sits, you know? No, I'm just kidding. It's just I don't know. I always wanted to try this frog lock race. This wasn't playable in the original game and they finally added it. So I don't know. I thought it was cute. I thought it would be cool to kind of cosplay a frog paladin, you know, like Chrono Trigger style. That's kind of what I was going for. And this only lasts about a month. So this is all going to be deleted anyway. This is just in beta. So this isn't going to be like a permanent character. So that's kind of what I was going with. I hate the summer and I'm trying to survive somehow. Dude, I can imagine. I heard there's a major heat wave happening in Europe. It's actually very hot here too. It's like 100 degrees, which is unheard of in North Carolina. I forgot how to think in Celsius, but it's very hot. OM Effigy says they are like 4 to 5 levels higher than you and they dual class. Plus you get the damage shield. Yeah. Dude, I know. I'm actually really tempted. Hey, Sturmlog, how's it going, my friend? How's it going? Hopefully everything is great with you. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am getting ready to go and watch the Argentina game for the World Cup. So this is the very end of the stream. Instances are a little bit broken right now. So I'm trying to just get a little bit of XP here. And then I'll call it. All hail the pink frog, yeah. France hit 45 degrees Celsius. That's crazy. Yeah. It's really, really hot. And then with the humidity too. Yeah, with the humidity, it's just crazy. Dude, I can't wait for a potential haste item. Another thing too, though, like another drawback is, so even if I go Berserker or Magician, I won't have haste solo. You know what I mean? It's just something to think about, I guess. But yeah, it's cool. We're basically just destroying level 8 necromancers. Yeah, similar here. For me, it's just a bit more annoying because my work is related to the temperature. The higher it is, the more work I got. Oh man, that sucks, yeah. Make sure to stay hydrated, you know? Is the humidity in your room high right now? It's a little bit higher than usual in this room just because of like the computer and all the stuff, but in general, no, hell no. I got the AC cranked way up. You get any drops off the named by the well? You know what? I haven't been over there because it's heavily camped because the instances are broken. I don't know if he does drop anything, does he? Hey, Neffel Wits Inc. That's an awesome name, Neffel Inc. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Paladins get a haste spell. Really? That is amazing. I don't remember such a thing. What's when is that going to be available, do you think? I would actually love that so much if that's a thing. Minesweep says the one by the well drops a two-hand slash scythe and a one-hand blunt morning star. Oh, very cool. Yeah, so instances are broken right now, and pretty much everybody's just like running around killing stuff. So I'm just over here, just kind of bouncing around between these rooms. I can't say. It brings back really bad memories. Let's take a look. Looks like it's cleared up now. I'm assuming if everything is cleared up over here, then people got into their instance, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Whoa. Let's try to see. I don't believe that it'll work. I don't think so. But the good news is we got one more level. And then hopefully later, whenever we're back, we can actually press in. Oh, now see this guy. Let's see if we can take him. I might have to go defensive here. But man, it's just so tempted to get those swings. I think, dude, look at this. I hit him for 147 critical. Oh my god, that just feels so good. I really want to lean into that, like, undead slayer fantasy, you know? Calm down, EverQuest. Yeah, Neffel Wits Inc. says Valor of Mar level 44. Dude, that's amazing. I did not know that. That is so cool. Paladins get a haste spell. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Increase melee haste by 25%. Paladin. That it appears like that was added in Shadows of Luckland. Very interesting. I never knew this. I never knew this. But then again, I wasn't the world's leading expert on paladins, you know what I mean? I never played one, but that is amazing, dude. That is really cool. Thank you for that info. Boom. Level 7, baby. Level 7. I've been granted the following spells. Center, Root, and Hammer of Wrath. Are you kidding me? How awesome is this? Let's see. Let's yeah, let's get our bearings first. Let's get our bearings and have a seat. So, we got center. Provides your target with a focused sense of self, increasing their hit points and armor class for 27. I mean, for 27 minutes. Okay. Now, does that stack with courage? I don't think so. I don't think so. We're about to find out. And let's see how much we get. Okay. And then what else did we get? Dude, I just love that idea of like, and I saw people when I was watching streams and stuff, people that had a tank class, their HP was like twice mine. So we got root. That's actually pretty cool. That's a good, you know, CC option if things get wild. We also got Hammer of Wrath. Let's see. Summons a magical hammer that's particularly adept at smiting undead. Really cool. That's just like a summoned weapon, right? That you can use. Invokes the will of the gods. Stunning your opponent. I mean, this is really good if you're tanking. But I think I just like... I'm going to keep the direct damage going. Hey, Jinlathan, how's it going? We are on Hallis. That's right. Okay, so I think what we'll do, guys, is we're going to clear this last little bit, and then we're going to camp out at the entrance, because it is time for me to drink some beers and to watch the game. It's been a lot of fun, though. It's been a lot of fun. I'm liking the two-hander experience here. It kind of reminds me when I would get my opening backstab, pretty much just like almost kill an enemy. I know the early game... See, the beautiful thing is the early game really hooks you. You get hooked on the dopamine rush, but man, later on it gets so slow to level. And yeah, I know this... I think this will work out a lot better in the end. Don't get me wrong, like after a while this can feel very claustrophobic, but man, I just wanted to get out of the Wrath Mountains there. Maybe I can come back and check some of those other camps later, like when I'm more of a level, but I don't know, I just wanted to poke my head in here and see, you know? Uh-oh. Let's go defensive. Let's be a little careful here. I wonder if I have some cleave options. Okay. We have 3 AA, so that's cool. I love slaying spellcasters. Alright, well that was incredibly fun. It's all thanks to that two-hand weapon though. Alright, cool. Yeah, just a lot of people in zone, a lot of people trying to do stuff. Alright, I'm gonna zone out actually. All right. Well, my friends, I had a wonderful time. I hope you did as well. This is all the time that I have for today, but we are going to be back. Where's the moon at? Is the moon out? I don't see it. Maybe it's over this hill. Oh, baby. Did you see that barbarian chick run by? Oh, man. In another life, I was a barbarian. There it is, baby. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. What strange horrors are waiting there for us, you know? We'll find out in 3 expansions. But yeah, so that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys very much for hanging out. Classic, I'm glad you were here. Minesweep, thank you very much for the sword, man. You really set me on my journey. Really appreciate it. OM Effigy, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting, guys. Bloody HP, always great to see you. Splupus, really nice to interact with you and just kind of hang out. Pretty much everybody, Angie Voker, Mr. C, really appreciate you. Everybody on Twitch, everybody on YouTube. Dude Boy, Orc Boy with the raid, very generous guy. And yeah, this was great. Let's see what happens in the World Cup. I'm going to be relaxing. I'm going to be watching the matches. But feel free to hang out on YouTube. I got some stuff coming. Not sure if I'm going to stream the rest of the weekend. I got to get some stuff done around the house. The wife has some projects for me. But it's going to be swelteringly hot. But we need to take care of some yard work. So that'll be fun. But anyway, I'm really enjoying EverQuest Legends. I'm hoping. Now, my goal with this, we have just about a month. I don't want to push super hard, just like anything, but I think I'm going to shift my focus to EverQuest Legends, and then I'm hoping I can kill one of the dragons. I'm hoping I can do that solo, and I'm hoping to maybe try getting one of the gods solo. So I don't know if I'll have enough time. I hope so, but we'll just see where things go. But we're gonna hit the ground running when it actually comes out in EA, when we have a little bit more time and the characters are more permanent. You know what I mean? But take care, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Happy July 4th, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone, and have an amazing day.